Hello everyone, it is Two Shits Gabby and I have a penny hunt I'm getting ready to start. Today is Thursday. I usually start my Thursday after I get back from picking up all my coins with hunting half dollars, but today I got 3 boxes of 2023 half dollars. Not much hunting going on there. Kind of sad. I was pretty not frustrated, but just really disappointed because I was really looking forward to something there. I did, however, pick up another bag of 10,000 dimes. I'll get into those maybe tomorrow. I went into the bank where I got the dimes a couple days ago, several days ago, and I was returning some pennies in their coin machine, and I said, hey guys, I'd like to put my name on the list for the next time you get a dime bag ready. And they said, we've got one now. And I'm like, oh, well, cool beans, let's take it. So I grabbed it and brought it home. And I brought home 3 boxes of halves, the bag of dimes, and this box of pennies. The halves, like I said, are all new, so bummer. Oh, also, one of the banks I went to today, I went in and they had 3 Ikes waiting for me. That was kind of fun. All of them are Centennial. One of them has had a hole drilled in it, but I was happy to get them. I love picking them up whenever I find them. In the pennies, I did check. There's the box right here. There is a Wheatie ender, so it's always fun to start with at least one Wheatie to know. I don't know, enders are just fun. I guess they're not anything different. Once you take it out, it's just a wheat penny, but it's fun to find them like this. So I'll start here, and we'll see what we find tonight. I'm getting closer to my goal of 260 pounds for the year, and like I usually tell everyone, my hopes for each box is to get 3 pounds of copper and 10 wheat pennies. Anything over that is awesome. Anything close to that is acceptable, but we'll see what we get. The wheat penny was a 56D, but halfway through the roll, I come to my first Canadian. That's pretty neat. 1976. Nice. I went to 4 coin machines today returning coins. And usually I find, something in the return in most of them. And I was a little disappointed today. I found in one machine, I found a Canadian nickel. Oh, I take that back. In one of the machines, there was a decrepit old penny. Pretty sad. And that's all I found today. I usually find so much more. One of them I went to, I could tell the machine right at the end of counting my coins froze up or whatever. They had to open it up and check it. And I could tell that it had just been cleaned because there is a return slot in the front, but when you open the door, inside the door, I've seen it many times there's another tray that catches dirt, and sometimes it'll catch foreign coins and stuff. And it's always got stuff in it. And I looked in there when she opened the door today, and it was cleaned out. So clearly someone's gotten to it pretty recently. So that was a bummer. Because I have asked before, can I have the coins in there? They're like, oh, yeah. They don't want them. They throw them away. I wish I could be there every time they opened it up. But I don't have anybody at that particular branch that really, they're nice to me and all, but they don't really go out of their way, you know what I'm saying? I haven't felt any of them there that I could say, hey, can you do this for me? So we passed pleasantries and everything's cool, but I just don't have that type of relationship. And I don't go there as often as I go to some of the other ones too. I'm in the 5th roll, and this is wheat penny number 2. This one is a 53D. 53D with 2 wheat pennies now. If you watch very much, I fill these penny boxes, to 15 pounds, and then I seal them up real good. And I'm still under, I'm at 195 pounds sealed, and I'm working on the next box. And I'm pretty sure that I've about 4.5, 5 pounds away before that one's full. So it's not going to happen in this box, unfortunately. Hope for the next one. I'm in the 8th roll now, and here is a 12-sided Canadian Copper Penny, 1995. Cool. So if you saw a couple days ago the dimes I went through, my goal for the year for silver coins was to find 100 silver coins. I did way better than this last year, but earlier in the year last year I just did really good. And so the latter part of last year, except for one strike I got down in, I think it was Southern Indiana, I got some really good stuff. But other than that, I was struggling to find silver coins. So for this year, I gave myself a goal of only 100 silver coins. But it's going well. I picked up 4 silver dimes in that big bag of dimes that I went through. And so now I'm at 97. I'm just 3 away. I was really hoping to get that with my $50 today, but that didn't happen. So maybe if I get a chance to go through the dimes tomorrow, maybe it can happen then. Maybe I'll find 4 more. I'll be at 101. That'd be cool. Silver is up, by the way. It's over $32, right at $32. It was a little bit over, but I think it's like right at 32 now. Copper is still inching up. Copper pennies are at 2.88 cents each in copper value now, up from 2.82 just a few days ago. Now I'm in the 10th row, and here is wheat penny number 3, a 1937. I like finding them when they're older like this. So I'm in the process trying to get things ready for, let me weigh that. That'll go in my gnarly jar. It's zinc. But I'm getting stuff ready for our gold panning camping trip. And I've got these cans of beanless chili that I'm going to take. I got a little camping stove. And I like chili with beans in it, so I also grabbed some chili beans that I'll zinc that I will add to them. And when I was taking care of my cousin, he was wanting to eat a lot of soup, and I bought quite a few cans of soup for him, and then he passed, and so I've got about 10 cans of soup left. And all the chili beans and all the cans of soup, you know, are the pop tops, but the beanless chili is not. So I stopped into Walmart, pick up 82, a can opener, and the cheapest one they had was like $6, another 82. I don't want to pay that. I just want some cheap little thing. If I had one of these military, which I may somewhere, but I don't know where, I'd use it. I've used them before. It's been a long time, but you kind of play with them for a minute, and you go, oh yeah, and once you figure it out, they're easy. But I guess I'll go into the, what is it, the $3 tree now? It was a $1.25 tree, but I heard somebody at Bible study last night saying that now they sell items for like $2 and $3. It's like, are they going to change the name? Is it still going to be Dollar Tree? I'm in roll 16 now, and here is wheat penny number 4. It's a 58D. So I bought this big bag of gold pay dirt to practice with, and I've only gotten a couple of pans full, and I'm itching to do some more. My son is supposed to come down soon. I'm not exactly sure when, maybe next weekend. And I'm wanting to make sure I save some for him to practice with a little bit too. We got a lot of videos to watch to make sure we know how to set up our sluice properly, because You know, they say you can lose 30 to 90% of your gold off the back of a sluice if you don't have it set up right, and that'd be a super drag. The place we're going to is really cool, but it's heavily, heavily worked. So, you know, chances are we're not going to find a ton. I'm sure we'll find a little. And so you don't want to lose, you know, what you find. So we've got to do our due diligence to feel like we've got that all set up properly. We've got a regular 50-inch, like a 50-inch tall and I forget, 15 inches wide or something like that, sluice box. And we just got in a smaller one with a new type of carpet that's supposed to catch gold better. And it's got a little pump so we can pump it almost like a little mini high banker. In fact, let me turn around and I don't have it all put together or nothing, but it's in this box right here. And he sent it to, my son sent it to me, and so I'm hoping to call him later tonight and we'll talk a little bit about it. Here's the leg. So you can set it up kind of like a little high banker. I'm kind of, in fact, I think I'll look and get the name of it and see if somebody's got a video of it on YouTube so I can watch it. And back over here. Here's the little bit of gold that I have gotten in the couple of pans that I did. It's fun finding it, even though it's not a lot. It's a pretty cool thing to see a little picker of gold in your pan that you can just grab with tweezers. Pretty fun. So I've not done not even a fourth of the stuff. So hopefully, maybe when I'm done, I'll have the bottom of this little thing practically covered up. That'd be cool. Oh my goodness, folks. Do you see what I see there? Can you see that? I wasn't even paying attention. I just rolled out, took off the paper and threw these pennies down to start going through them. I didn't check the edges or nothing like I do every now and then. Right there. It has been months, I guess, since I found one of those. Early in the year, I was finding them. It was like almost every roll. I was coming to expect them, just constantly. And now here's another one. A dime. This little dime slot down here has been so lonely. Now we've got one. How about that? That is number 20. That's the 20th dime I found this year cornrow hunting in boxes of pennies. You know, early in the year, I thought we was going to be seeing the number 50 or something like that, the way it was going. And they just flat came to a stop. I wasn't even expecting anymore. Just the way it just has, I haven't talked about it for a while. I was talking about them for a while. Like, where's my dime? And we finally found one. How cool. Now I can go back to investing money again. Save the family. We'll buy some stock. Better be penny stock, huh? That was fun, though. Man, it's been a while. It's a nice one. Oh, yeah, that's pretty nice. A little bit of scratching on the side there. Not bad. That's really a nice coin. Let's set that down there. Copper. That looks like a happy penny. Is it copper? They've covered up the date. Oh, man. Let's weigh it. I don't know how much the sticker is. It's still 2.5, so it's still zinc. But he's so happy. Where has all the copper gone? This is the last row in the first half of the box. And I did come across another Canadian copper, 1976. I like that design right there. Fine looking coin. A minute ago, I found a pretty nice 2009. You know, when I first started the coin roll hunting for copper, it hasn't been that long ago. I've been looking for silver for quite a few years, but the copper's only been a couple of years. And sometime after I first got started, I just hit a treasure trove of the 2009s. I would get 150 practically uncirculated ones to a box. And I thought, well, there's nothing rare about these things. I kept a couple rolls of them, and then I started sending them back. So it's like, there's nothing rare about these. But I really wish I hadn't done that. I wish I'd have just kept them. And sometime down the road, I might really wish I had those. I mean, somebody else got to find them, and they were all excited, I guess. But yeah, just all of a sudden, out of a few boxes, I just got a slew of them. And I only kept a few rolls. And then later on, it's like, you know, those are pretty low mintage. I should have kept those, especially in the condition they were in. They were beautiful. Here we go. Wheelie number 5, and it is a 1944 S. I like finding those S coins. This is the second row into the second half. And I've just now found the 5th, so that puts me a little bit behind on getting 10, but I still could do it. So today, my wife went with me out running around. What's going on there? That's a 90 something. And we had to go to buy some stuff, a new vanity and sink top and a few things. The bathroom, this old house that we bought, it's a nice old place, but it needs updating. It was an 82. And so we've got somebody coming in first of next week, so we had to go pick up some stuff. And so we stopped at Chipotle for lunch. We like our Chipotle. And the cool thing, it's way higher than it was, you know, several years ago. But we got our money's worth. You can get a bowl, and you can just pile that thing up, 82, as high as you can. Yeah, I wish I had taken a picture of it. Mine was piled up so high. You know, you go down the line and say, do you want this or this or this? And, you know, can I have double beans and this, you know, whatever. And then we get a lid for it. But then we only eat, plus we like to get the chips and guacamole. Their guacamole is good. So we sit there and we only eat half of our meal with the chips and guacamole. But it's so huge. I mean, we're full, believe me, full. And then we put that lid on and bring it home. And then later that evening, that's what we have for dinner. And so I think our cost for both meals today was maybe $26 with the chips and guac. But we got 4 meals out of it. And so that's pretty stinking good these days. And I'm sitting here, what time is it? Almost 9 o'clock p.m. I'm still full after eating for lunch, half of it, and then the second half for dinner. And it's good stuff. I like mine spicy. They have mild, medium, they have pico, mild, and medium, and hot sauce. And I get a whole big spoonful of all 3 and put it on mine. Here's another Wheatie. This is the 8th roll in the second half. And this is my 6th wheat penny. 1955D. My last roll of pennies only had 2 copper in it. That's not good. Back years and years ago, I was living in North Carolina. Man, that's been a long time. And I bought a bicycle shop from a guy. And he had been in the business for quite a few years. He was wanting to retire. And so I just went in there and bought everything from him. And he had these cards here from Sonic. And they're pretty cool coupons. Buy one, get one free stuff. And there's no expiration date. These cards have probably been around 25, 30 years. No expiration date on them. He had a friend. He had bike teams that he ran, and they did tournaments and stuff all over the country. And he had a friend who was a manager of a Sonic, and he got him boxes and boxes of these things. And so they would use them for little fundraiser events. I don't know what they sold them for. They'd sell these cards, for a little bit of money. And then people take them to Sonic and get their buy one, get one free burger or chili dog or whatever. But when I took over the place, I found a couple of boxes full of them. Man, I sold a slew of them on eBay. Golly. Probably a couple thousand of them. It was really cool. But I've got a handful left. This is probably the last one that I have left that has not had any coupons taken off of it. They just peel off their little stickery things. Here's one here that's been mostly used up. So, I was talking with my son a few days ago, and something came up about Sonic, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I like Sonic a lot." So I'll probably take that with us on our trip. So we'll probably stop somewhere and get us a buy one, get one free burger. Here we go. This is the 10th roll now in the second half. And here is Wheatie number 7. Yeah. Number 7. Cool. 1942. Cool. Philly. Well, that's getting respectable. So we bought this house a few months ago, and it's a half an acre, and where we lived was much smaller, and we just had a little Ryobi lawnmower, battery powered, mower. Oh, cool. 1965 Canadian, neato. And people said it was a little bit small for that yard over there, but we were okay with it. And but then we got over here, and it's like, holy cow, this is half an acre. That's a lot to do with a 20-inch battery-powered Ryobi. And so we had my mom's grass cutter cut ours for a few times. It was $50 a pop, which for half an acre is probably not a bad deal, but I just got tired of paying it. And so the last few times we've just been pushing it. So we went out today and bought a used riding mower. It's a 46-inch cut Club Cadet. And the guy, he's 90 years old. Wow, he's really staying busy. But he delivered it for us. It might have cost a couple dollars more, than what I could have got one elsewhere. But I didn't want to have to go get it. He delivered it. He had a trailer. And so, man, we got out there and cut the front yard in probably 10 minutes. Right at the end of the 11th row, wheat penny number 8. That's pretty cool. Maybe I'll get 10. Maybe I'll get lucky. 1944. That's 3 of them from the 40s there. Pretty cool. Well, cool beans, folks. This is the 13th row, and here's wheat penny number 9. 52D. The last few rows have been nice as far as the Wheaties are concerned. Well, guess what tomorrow is? It's Friday, and it is the last free Mexican food day at my bank for this year. Can't wait. Me and my wife will go there and get our free lunch. Man, that's so fun doing that. I'm so glad I learned about it. I missed the first one. I went into a branch, and they're like, "Where were you at Friday?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They said, "We had the free food card out here of Mexican food." I'm like, "What? You guys didn't tell me about that in time?" And so I said, "Are there any more?" So I found out the list. And there was I think this will be the 4th one I've gone to. It's a hometown bank, but they've got quite a few branches. But not every branch did it, but most of them did. And I have made it to, tomorrow will be 4 of them. And it's pretty fun, and it's real free. Here it is, folks. 9 rolls to go. There's a 1938. There's number 10. That's pretty cool. Happy with that. Still 9 rows to go. 83. Want to weigh it? Zinc. So while we were out today, we're also doing the coin stuff. We got some people update. A couple guys maybe, doing some updates for us in the house, and they're going to come in Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday and do a whole lot of work. We're having a new toilet, new vanity, new sink, new mirror, some lights run, the hose rerun for the dryer, and we're having a attic door and stairs put in because there's not one now. Weird. And so we forgot to pick, we got all the other stuff, but we forgot to pick that up today. So we'll get back out tomorrow or Saturday, I guess, and pick one of those up. They make aluminum ones, which are much better than the wooden ones. Don't have a good capacity. I'm a big old dude, and the aluminum ones have more capacity than the wooden one. Any wooden one that I've seen anyway on the market. So we'll get a halfway decent set, and they'll put all that. It's going to cost us a chunk to get all this work done, but it needs it. It's got to be updated eventually, and we'll be happy that it is. We'll probably just sit on everything. We won't do much else during the winter, and we'll probably get to work on the outside painting and maybe new windows and stuff next year. Very cool. Now 8 rows to go, and here's number 11. Well, that came on pretty good. 1941. Well, that's neat. Pretty neat. I'm not going to set such a big goal for copper next year. I'll still do some copper hoarding, but I think I'll spend more time doing some other things. I want to get these. I bought all these penny books, but I haven't done much with them. I'll put more emphasis on getting those filled next year, hopefully. Going through the wheat pennies I've got and that sort of thing. Folks, would you look at that? I almost never find these, especially coin roll hunting. Man, I have found a couple in Coinstar this year, but I'm sure this is the first one this year that I have found. It's a 1943 steel. Looks like a Philadelphia. That's fun. How cool. When I was a kid, man, my dad gave me probably a roll of these things that were in absolutely mint condition. And I don't know what I did with them. And sure let to have them. They were beautiful coins. They were so nice. But sure it's fun to find these. Man, oh man. And that's 12 wheat pennies too. That's pretty good. I've still got, looks like 7 rolls to go. I hate to say this, but I don't think I've got my 3 pounds. I believe it's going to fall a little bit short. Maybe I'll be wrong. Well, folks, the last 5 or 6 rolls there, whatever it was, I didn't get any more wheat pennies. The copper was pretty good, though. So who knows? Maybe I'm closer than I think. Did get 12 wheat pennies and one of them a steel. That was cool. And we got our dime, 20th of the year. Pretty cool. Let's see how close we're to the 3 pounds. Still a little bit shy, but not bad. 2 pounds and about 13 ounces. Not too bad, especially since I got the 12 wheats. All right, I'm going to put that in my box up here. And the next box I get should seal this one up. And I'll let you know where we're at then. Thanks for watching, and it's been fun. We'll see you. I got a big bag of dimes. We'll see you then. Bye.